We cleared a whole boatload of zombies on the last one, and on this one we're going to go check out this big factory over here. I remember there are a couple of little things about it that are kind of interesting, but I don't know that I remember everything about it. It's not, I don't know, it's not super dark. I don't necessarily feel like we need this. This is probably sufficient for my purposes. Oh. Battery run out. I do hear some footsteps, so here, let's back up a little bit. And we're probably going to lose everyone if I had to guess. Here, I didn't realize the battery was basically on its last bit. Here, can I? Oh, I can't put it there. That's why the problem was. My bad. Did I not? Okay. Gonna say, can I? There we go. I feel like I just duplicated a battery somehow, and I don't know what I did. So if I did that, my bad. Certainly wasn't intentional. I feel like I duplicated something there. I don't know. Maybe not. Whatever. Whatevs. We do have some zombies in here, so of course we're going to take care of them. And then we'll just get on to looting this place. Hey, I'll take all the monies I can take. Monies are good right now. We do need more. And we'll check this cabinet here too. Why not? Basically looking for all the things. I mean, I'm not necessarily looking for anything in particular at this point. I'm actually really excited that we found on the last one some bolt cutters. So we're going to have to go use them somewhere. Multiple choices for where that could be. It's not meant to be specific, just, you know, somewhere. GPS that we can sell. Good with that. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but whatever. Because it's going to be super obnoxious. There you go. But whatever. That was good. I don't know, 65 bucks right there. 65 bucks that stacks. That's the key. I mean, we could be taking all sorts of things for little bits and pieces of money everywhere, but they're not going to stack, so I'm fine with that. Let's go and get upstairs. We'll worry about going outside on the ground level in a bit, but for now we'll just see if we can tackle the majority of this building via the height. I don't know that we need another container, but I'll grab one more just so we have 3 of them. That's fine. I mean, we could get kind of crazy and start carrying around tons and tons of ammo if we really wanted and just do a good job of sorting it out. I think if I go into this, nope, this one, there we go. We're going to have a place to put that. Yeah, we're going to go down there in a minute, but we're just not there yet. I think, if I remember right, maybe that just leads to a subway? I don't remember. I don't think there's any real reason to go in there, but we'll find out. Lots of different supplies and things, of course. Do we have enough room? Can we carry... this guy is where the other doors are. Trying to remember where I have squirreled everything away, because it's just in all sorts of places. What can I say? All sorts of places. Here, grab that, rip that, rip that. Can you do anything like rip the bags open? Take them? That'd be great. I kind of think we have gotten rid of everyone in this place. Outside of maybe the roof, I'm not sure. It's funny, on the last one I was asking for a light machine gun. Well, there you go. What a good light machine gun, how about that? And I really don't know that I want one. I mean, I don't really use them in this game. I like me a good light machine gun, but I don't really use them in this game, so I don't necessarily feel a compulsion to have one. Not a great desire to have one. I'm going to break myself. My bad. Somehow. Did not kill myself in that. That's amazing. I don't even know how that didn't happen. Never mind, didn't break a leg. That's kind of fascinating. I had a feeling that's where that was going to go. Well, since we're out here, let's shoot that guy first before we try to go down. I don't know that I want a gun ready. I think I do want the axe ready for when we get down there. Oh, that guy got covered in blood. Okay. I mean, this guy doesn't know what's going on. Well, that would be my cat. You're welcome. I mean, she didn't make the noise, but she made the noise. I don't remember if there's a boss down here or if there was a boss. Actually, you know, yeah, we'll take that because we have so many of these. I remember if there was a boss down here the last time I was around. There might be. This is kind of the whole reason for this place, is to come down here. So now I feel like I'm sort of doing things out of order because I like to leave the big stuff for last. But there is still one more reason up high, and we'll get to that. But I guess for now we're doing this. Sure. I did not mean to take that. Take that. Scrap that. Take that back. Look at that. We are already at 47 out of 50. I never carry these things just to sell them, so this is not bad at all. Let's go and get everyone's attention. And we're going to pull back a little bit. Apparently, that wasn't necessary. I do hear a drop going on upstairs. I don't know if we'll worry about tracking that down today. I mean, there you go. Where are you? Oh, it hasn't ejected its cargo yet. I don't think I need to carry any more doors. We've got like 4 of them. That's sufficient, really. And we will take that one, though. I don't remember that the beanie scraps down, so I didn't even bother trying there. Medical crate. First aid. Excellent. Come on, trash. You know you want to be checked. Sure. I guess we'll take that. I don't know what to do with it for right now, but we'll take it. I honestly don't remember if there's any good loot in here. I just remember that this is an interesting place and that it has this. Like, that it even has this is really kind of cool. Fun thing, I think the very first time I played through this game on the channel, when I went through this place, I don't know if that was the first time or not, but the first time I played, when I did go through this place, I don't think I found this. And I just was like, oh, okay, it's just a big building. That was cool, I guess. Yeah, I completely missed that there's this whole, like, underground thing going on. I'm pretty sure that happened. Don't like to admit that, but I'm fairly certain it's true. So there you go. And I still might be missing something in here for all I know. Could be missing some big final loot thing or something. I don't know. Some sort of hidden thing like just under the water level or something. I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised. There's, you know, some kind of hidden little Easter eggy sort of stuff in this game. I think we've gone through everything at this point, though. The only question is, did we check this guy? Yep, we did. So I think we have covered everything down here. If that's the case, we'll just go ahead and get back upstairs. And it is bright enough that we don't... Oh, wow. There's a military airdrop right by Whitewood. I mean, it's kind of in the usual spot. Like, that seems to be where stuff falls. I guess kind of right in the middle of the map. Let me go ahead and get back upstairs and we can resume looting this place. There was a pallet down there that I missed. Just had some, I don't know, cloth and shell casings and some kind of stuff like that. This is sort of the reason why you want to be coming to this place now. Is getting up to here. Because I think there's a little more interesting stuff up high. And maybe there's not. Maybe I remember there being stuff in here that's not actually here. Wouldn't that be something, right? That would be my luck. Let's not fall down that way, though. That would be bad. It is kind of cool, though. I do sort of like just some of the views you get in this game. I think this is a cool one. And this would make a good base, even with all the broken windows and everything. That's just kind of fun. I don't know. I like that. Yeah, okay, there's really not much up here. There's less than I remembered. I must be thinking of the observatory. There's a bunch of crap on the roof, although... Can you get up there? I mean, I'm sure you can. Again, coming back to the idea of I don't ever bother building or anything, so... I don't know, can you... I don't think you can climb up there easily, but, well, whatever. We did good work here. We probably need to go sell some crap, so maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Get out of here at the very least. I don't expect that there will really be anything over here. It was just more like I kind of wanted to come over here and see what's around. Every once in a while you'll find like a hidden cache or something at one of these just off the beaten track places. And I thought, you know, let's give it a whirl. Let's just see what's around. And if there's nothing here, well, it really wasn't that much of a loss. And if there's any food or water, you know, call that a win. Actually, antiseptic I'll call a win too. I seem to go through that quite a bit. Quite a bit. It would behoove us to go walk around the entire building just to make sure there's not something around. So yeah, that's fine. Basically, we are right down here, and there's not going to be much around. I don't know if I want to go after that military crate. It's like right there. I guess it wouldn't hurt. It's there. It's free. But we're going to need to swing back up the road. So, let me get on the road then. Stop to sell off all the junk we got, and hey, let's buy some intel. Why not? Quest pinned to your map. So, oh, look at that. And it's like right near us, too. Oh, that is super convenient. I like that when it's along the way for where we're going anyway. That's great. Let's get over there. For the mere price of 2.5 credits, we have effectively just purchased for ourselves some sort of legendary weapon, I believe. Which, the sort of irony in that is, unless it's the katana, it's probably not better than anything we're using right now. If only because you often still need to get all the attachments for them to make them good. And that's primarily going to be firearms, of course. If it's a rocket launcher, well, we can use it right away, with the exception that we got to make some rockets. Some rocket-propelled grenades, I should say, to be more correcter. So, what did we get? Doing! We got a Valkyrie, and we don't have space for a Valkyrie. Here, we'll go ahead and find space. Find space! Ugh. Here, put it in that one. That's fine. Let's take a look at the Valkyrie. AR-15, so it's a 5.56. If we take a look at this guy, we have one mag for it. We're going to need a scope. We're going to need a silencer, a suppressor if you prefer. But look at that, 52, 139. That's pretty good damage. 139 on a weapon that's going to fire pretty darn quickly. Yeah, I'll take that. 350 meter range. That's pretty good. 15% chance of getting a crit. Yeah. I'm not mad at any of that, but we don't really have what we need to really make it useful yet. Now, I say that, but I do kind of think we might have... Do we have one Valkyrie piece at the base? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Guardian. I think we might have 2 Guardian pieces, but maybe no Valkyrie. No, 2 Colonels, 1 Guardian, and 1... Hey, buddy. 1 something else. Could it be Valkyrie? I don't honestly know. We'll have to go see if that military crate is still around, because if it is, there's a chance that it could have a Valkyrie piece in there for us, which I wouldn't be opposed to. Oh, I totally forgot to sell the money, or the money. I forgot to sell the money, he says. I forgot to sell these guys. I mean, they're worth money. 50 times 5, it adds up. Slowly, but it does add up. We've been through one or the other police stations a couple times now, and we're going to go through one more time just to see if we can use our new fancy schmancy bolt cutters. Like, literally, that's all I care about. If we can use them, great. If we can't, well, I guess it was still sort of worth checking out. I don't know. I got nothing. How you doing? This is not necessarily the best way to play the game, but I kind of every once in a while need to just shoot something. And that felt like the right thing to do in the moment, so here we are. I think you're generally safer if you stick with melee weapons, especially if you know how to stun lock everyone. I mean, not like it's some big secret or something, but it does take a little bit of practice, that's all, just a little bit. Once you get a feel for the timing of it, depending on which weapon you're using, etc., it's really not that big a deal, but generally not suggested be using a shotgun like this. But, nah, you know, I tend to do what I want in this game, just to be clear. Okay? Okay. Don't feel like I needed to make that sort of distinction, but I have. I'm okay with it. Isn't there usually, there you go, say an ammo box around somewhere? Check that guy. You know, whatever. This one does not have the gas station thing at the back. Maybe that's the other one, or maybe I'm confusing it with another building. Here, there should be... There we go. Medical crate, we'll check that guy. Oh yeah, take all those things. Those are good. Drop that in there, and we'll leave... this guy around here for now, that's fine. We got to do something about all these cans. Did I? Ugh. I never did empty all those other cans. Well, I know what I need to do back at the base. Ooh, that's all good stuff right there. And if I'm persnickety about it, I'm pretty sure I can find... Oh, no, not that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Ah, whatever. It's somewhere here. Just put it there. It's fine. I'll resort this stuff, I think, when we're done with this episode. I'm going to have to go back to base and go through all of our crap and see where we are, because we have a bunch of stuff, and I'm ready to consolidate a little bit. I don't know if we're using the wire cutter with this one or not. I'm just going to assume we're not. We're using the other one. That makes me feel better about things to say that. I think this gun, I'm probably just going to say we're done with. This is the one we were using before, the CR308. I feel reasonably okay with saying we're probably done with it. I mean, not really getting any use out of it. I'm fine with the Remington 700. Pick lock. Go figure, broke the lockpick, had to reset the position entirely, and then found it on the first try. Funny how things happen sometimes. Here, let's try... Sure, that'll be fine. Throw that in there, throw that in there. I'm just going to grab all the things, because, I mean, realistically, we have enough space. Look at all that crap. And I say that knowing full well we're going to go try to drive by at least. A big old drop. Figured we'd probably be well served to stop and repair this thing. So I guess now let's go ahead and cross the bridge. This is going to take us near Walshies. And I don't think we need to do anything over at Walshies. We can probably just ignore him for now. Although, one of these days, I'm just going to like hoof it out to Walshies with a fistful of money and buy something from him. In fact, just for curiosity's sake, let's see how much it's going to cost to buy something. I know it's an arm and a leg. It'd be easier to just go find another vehicle, but just the same. If you're looking for something specific, like I like the Charger just because it's fast. I do kind of like the sedan too. I like the look of it. It's a cool car. I don't think I've ever driven the golf cart. That one's okay. It has a lot of storage space if I remember right. Yeah, some of these are just fun. I like them. Even if I don't know, they're all kind of sort of the same thing. I don't think I've ever had a functional ambulance either. It might be fun to buy one of those. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. That's a lot of money. I don't know if I'm ready to commit that much money to just buying a random vehicle, and we don't really need to buy a vehicle because we already have a functional vehicle, but whatever. We could totally just stop and drop the boss, but I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go over here, though. Not sure if we got anyone's attention. Check this drop. I don't know which one this is. Aha. It is the one I wanted. Excellent. That means I'm going to need a moment to relocate all the things. Okay, that's everything except the backpack, which, I mean, we could grab the backpack and sell it, but that's just going to be more work than it's worth for me to try and figure out where to put the backpack. Run, rabbit! Run! I shall save you from these horrible, horrible zombies. Like, seriously, I will. I'm okay with that. I feel bad the rabbits all get wrecked over here. It's just terrible. It's not the zombies, it's me just driving through at high speed, so, you know. Try to be careful here. Try not to run over any of the bunnies. How you doing, little buddy? Yeah, see? I don't need to mess with the rabbits. They're fine. Actually, you know what? Ignore that for the moment. Oh, no. I can already see neither of those are going to be drivable. The ambulances. I say, if we could just walk over here and grab ourselves an ambulance, that'd be fine too, but that ain't really going to happen. Food and water or medical? I don't remember which one this is. We'll take a look, but I don't know that I care much about it. I mean, free is free, I guess, right? Oh, yeah, no, this is not bad food when it's a bunch of MREs. At the very least, we could even sell the MREs if we really, really wanted. Here, let's grab that guy there. We'll put this one there, that one there, that there, and we don't really need to drink, but sure, whatever, that's fine. I do look forward to the new version when those stack. That's very, very handy. I don't know, we've found quite a bit of junk today. I don't know that we found anything great, but let's go sell some of this crap, and then we'll go back to the base and see if we can do anything with that Valkyrie. I'm totally fine with using it as it is. It'd just be nice to have some sort of scope on it, like a reflex sight or something would be what I want. I'm okay with using it loud. I don't really mind. That's fine. I don't need every weapon to be quiet, and in fact, I kind of like having one loud weapon. Or, I don't know, 2 loud weapons. It doesn't really matter all that much. I do like having loud, though. So it's going to be a minute while I sell everything, and we'll see where we end up. Just out of curiosity's sake, 642 is where we're starting. I was pretty ruthless about what I sold there, like even selling water in the MREs we just got, because we don't need them, who cares? Yeah, that got us a good chunk of money. That got us 6 credits, basically, so that's going to get us up to 25. I'm fine with that, because ultimately, that's probably the most important thing is to get... Ah, crap, you don't have any credits. More credits. Well, whatever. Bought all of them out a while ago, so... Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to base, but first... Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? That's right, you're a good boy. Good boy. Good doggy. Good doggy. My hunch is to say we probably have enough gasoline for the next minute or two. Like, not super concerned about that. And looking in the box here, if I can remind everyone what we found a Valkyrie, and we have a Valkyrie drum magazine. That might be one of the better possibilities that we could come up with. Like, I'm not opposed to that, just kind of in general. That sounds actually kind of great. Like, just for curiosity's sake. No, wrong guy. If we were to grab 100 rounds out of that, and then I just want to know... Here, we can load you back up. We'll put our shotgun right there. I sort of need to be reminded of weapons and how they handle all that sort of stuff. Oh, that's not bad at all. Now, that's a semi-automatic, because if I hold down the mouse button, that's me holding it down. Whereas that's me clicking repeatedly. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all, really. I don't know that I'm ready to use it much yet, but maybe. The only caveat is that it would require us to grab more 556, and honestly, we don't have a lot of it right now. A lot of 9, a lot of 45, and in fact, I had kind of thought regarding the 45, maybe what I should do is figure out which bag it's in, and we can put this guy right here so it's in a slightly more accessible place, kind of like our Desert Eagle and our shotgun is, because I'm not opposed to using this guy here and there, but I guess I really probably should make sure we have one more magazine for it, so I need to stop selling those. So I'll just make a few more 556 rounds. That's 50 rounds right there. That's not terrible. That's enough to give us some usable ammunition if we want to pull out the Valkyrie at some point along the way. I mean, granted, it's not going to be the quickest to change, especially, if I got to stop and do this, which let's, maybe get this guy loaded ahead of time. That maybe seems like that would be a good idea. But I'm not opposed to that overall. I'm really, really not. It's a fun gun. I like all of the legendary weapons. They're all good. Colonel's Revenge, I think, is a super high fire rate rifle. Or maybe that's the Guardian. One of them is. I don't know. And I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe we could load this guy up too just for the giggles, and we can leave it right there since we have spots for magazines that we're not even really using. I made some pipe bombs for us, so we're going to have some things to play with on the next time around. I don't know where that's going to be, but we'll figure that one out together because I sort of have a plan. Catch you on that one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.